this is the energy for today, September 21st. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, September 21st? What does the viewer need to see and hear? So let's see, love, pride, temptation, and selling out, and self-sabotage. So wow, these are some dark cards that just popped out. Perhaps maybe there's something there with love. Maybe you're withholding it from yourself. Maybe this is someone withholding from you. I do feel it could be a cycle that's ending. I do feel there's a connection here for you. Perhaps maybe you're ending some kind of cycle. And it has to do with pride. Maybe not voicing how you feel truly on the inside, which is something that could have been holding you back. I do feel like with this card, it's like you're planning something, perhaps maybe letting go of pride, which has held you back. Temptation, maybe overcoming some kind of temptation as far as something that's just not healthy for you, or something like that, okay? Maybe someone's drawing you in, something like that. And then selling out is definitely when you don't have a self-worth, and you're feeling like perhaps maybe you place yourself in a kind of victim mentality by not having self-love for yourself. And then the self-sabotage. So for some of you, I feel maybe you're going through this, maybe you're ending this, okay? But let's see what they mean for you, okay? What does love mean? Maybe this is saying you need to have love for yourself, because I feel like a lot of things that you're doing internally to yourself, it could be, okay? And the one that came out is death. So this is really where this is definitely completing a cycle where perhaps maybe you haven't allowed love in. And you see in this picture, it's like there's two people here, and I do feel there's a distance between them, but I also feel that there's also a connection, and you could see in the way that he's looking at her. I do feel like there's something there that's pulling you towards a certain person, or perhaps maybe just loving yourself. But it's really going through a transition, and perhaps maybe ending something for yourself so you can have a new beginning. And then the Eight of Cups, okay, so it's like with the Eight of Cups, this is like your intuition. This is your intuition telling you, hey, I believe it came out yesterday as well, where it's pretty much telling you you've ended some kind of cycle, and listen to that intuition. Don't hold yourself back, thinking that maybe you're not allowing this kind of idea to come in for you, but I feel that you're definitely taking some kind of action, and you're moving away from something, maybe moving towards love. Okay, what is the Eight of Cups? What are they walking towards? Okay, so Ten of Pentacles. You're walking to some happy family, something that makes you happy, something that is successful. It's like you have your whole family around you. I do feel like there's balance with this card, definitely. So maybe this is something that is a new cycle for you, which is lovely. So maybe you've had a dark time. Maybe you're leaving like a really hard situation for yourself, and now things are starting to change for you, is what I'm trying to, that's what I feel, okay? And see, the bottom of the deck is that Four of Wands, where there's some sort of commitment that you want to start, some new partnership, maybe you're just dying to get your hands on, and it's definitely being guided. It's like you're being guided to it, okay? What is the pride, though? What does pride mean? Is this somebody holding back something, or what is pride? What does the pride mean? Okay. The Strength. Maybe not healing from letting go of your maybe you're still holding on to not letting yourself heal. This is the Strength card, and I do feel like maybe for some time. Either you're holding back from it to allow yourself to get this new beginning, or maybe you're in the process of strengthening yourself and letting go of your ego, because that's what pride is. It's ego. It holds you back. It can give you fear. It can give you a sense of not belonging somewhere. It really holds you back. But I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, I definitely feel that there's some kind of slow movement that's been happening for you, that's really taken the time to perhaps maybe allow you to move or help you to move as far as getting healthier and releasing a type of ego. What is the Strength and the Knight of Pentacles? This is taking you some time. This is definitely taking you some time. With the Seven of Wands, you're really standing up now, and you're really wanting that new beginning. I do feel like you're wanting that new beginning. Having a fresh start at life again and starting over, really leaving some kind of dark spot, really transforming. With the Death card, it's transforming a situation, which allows you to have a new opening for you with this Ace of Wands, okay? And what is the Temptation? And see, at the top of the deck, I just saw it is the Two of Cups. At the bottom is the Knight of Wands. So there's some kind of passion there. Maybe you're going to be able to move forward to a happy home with the soulmate, or a new love interest, or a new partner, something like that. What is Temptation? Temptation and the Five of Pentacles flew out. With the Five of Pentacles, it's maybe you've been focusing on money. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe you've been focusing on money or loss, things that didn't come through for you, and you've stuck yourself in a place where, there was a lot of anxiety, and perhaps maybe you pulled yourself away from people. I do feel like maybe you're pulling away from toxic people for some of you. When you have an awakening, it's like you start to pretty much release people that cause you any kind of toxic energy, whether they're old friends, whether they're family, whether they're love interest. It's like you start to change, and that pride and that ego go down, and then you start having a new sense of love and worth for yourself, that even the old people that you hung around with or that are in your environment, you start losing them. And I feel like that's what's happening for some of you guys. But then you attract different people into your life, okay? What is the Five of Pentacles and Temptation? I feel like because temptation is like a cycle's ending, maybe you're letting go of people who just keep you drawn in a toxic situation, okay? That's why I say that. It's like, I feel like that's what they're trying to say. Five of Pentacles and Temptation. What is this? Maybe letting go of money and materialistic values, misconceptions of how this world is, being very, very grounded to materialistic stuff, okay? So I do feel like you're letting go of something that, with the Ten of Wands, it's letting go of something that perhaps maybe you've taken a lot of responsibilities on a job that are not yours, and you're not getting paid for it. Or perhaps if it's a family that's like you're taking responsibility that's not yours, and it's created a lot of stress for yourself and doesn't allow you to have growth. But I do feel like this is coming to an end. It's like I do feel it's you're letting it go. Wow, yeah, this whole week it's sort of been like about letting go of stuff. And the Nine of Cups is like, this is a wish fulfillment for you to really have a rebirth at life and start over, okay? So at this point of your life, you're letting go of things. And like I said, it could be people, it could be just situations, it could be materialistic values, and you're having a whole new passion for yourself, where you're standing up for yourself, okay? And it's like it's been a long time coming. I feel like it's been a long time coming. So definitely letting go of temptation, whether that be whether that's anything where you just overdo something, or even drugs or alcohol or overspending or anything like that, okay, that I feel like you're releasing it and having a rebirth. You're starting something new, okay? What is the selling out? Selling out, and so that's where you need to regain your power. If if you're trying to make other people happy and not yourself happy, that's definitely where you sell out, okay? So the Four of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, and there is that Two of Cups that did come out. I feel that this is, you've been selling yourself out on not being with this soulmate. You've kept yourself in a dark spot for some time, and it could be because someone else kept you in that kind of place, whether it's someone in your family or maybe a loved one or something, maybe your wife or your husband or something like that, that held you in a place where you sold out. I feel with the moon, with the Hangman, I feel like this Hangman has been enlightened. There's a lot of clear air. I feel like there's clarity. You have clarity, okay, which allows you to move from that contemplation period. And then the Chariot is definitely becoming more sufficient in yourself, really taking charge of your life, having victory. This speaks about having victory and really moving forward, okay? This is somebody coming like the bat out of hell to this soulmate connection because they've placed themselves out of it for so long. I feel like now they're like fighting back. They're fighting. And what I'm hearing is that they're not going to stop fighting for you, okay? They're finally come to their senses and they've released whatever held them back, okay? So I do see that there's a movement towards a new relationship here for you, perhaps reuniting for some of you. There's some kind of wall that's been taken down with this Nine of Wands. There's definitely been some kind of call to spirituality. And I do feel like that is why things are changing. This could be you. This could be your love interest, your counterpart, your soulmate. And definitely, I do feel like this person has been through the ringer. They've been through the ringer, but I do feel they're taking control of their life. At the top of the deck is that Emperor, so really taking charge, okay? And then the Two of Swords at the bottom, where I do feel that there's been a decision, okay? What is the self-sabotage? What does self-sabotage mean? For the viewer, self-sabotage card 2. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, okay, the Seven of Swords, and the Tower. The Tower came out as well. So I do feel that, what did I do with it? I just had it in my hand. Did I put it down? My goodness, how do cards fall away? So I did see the Tower card. I don't know what I did with it, but it was the Tower card too. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. But I feel that with these two cards, it's like you're walking away from some kind of self-sabotage. You're no longer being held back, okay, from whatever has happened to you. That, you know, perhaps maybe you stayed in a dark place for a long time. I feel like things are changing for you. This is a choice. This is a decision. This is definitely where Spirit has finally broke through and it is starting to release you and allowing yourself to be released. Seven of Swords, it's really walking away from something. It could be walking away from lying, from stealing, from cheating, from just trickery, okay? But see, there's a sense of surrender because you're taking the 5 swords, but you're leaving 2, okay? So I feel that you could definitely be maybe not telling people about this change in your life. It's like you're holding back something with the 7 of Swords. I do feel like it's like maybe you're walking towards some kind of balance. With this Six of Pentacles, it's like you're walking into something that is reciprocal. Okay, maybe you've been placed in a relationship where you were the only one giving to the relationship. You could have been in a bad relationship where, you know, there was a lot of cheating, a lot of stealing, a lot of manipulation going on. And so you're breaking free from that to have balance in your life with someone who reciprocates. And I feel that that's where you're moving. That's where you're moving towards. Okay. Like I said, I saw the Tower. Maybe I stuck it back in there. And I don't know how I did that, but I do feel that that is coming to an end. Some things are coming to an end for you because of that. Okay. Definitely I do feel there's a change, and you're releasing something where I do feel that you're having more self-worth, and more love for yourself, and really leaving this kind of dark space behind you, which is beautiful. Definitely going through a change. So yeah, I do feel, I found it. So it's like, I do feel that you put something to an end with this Tower card. Something's come crushing down for you, and you see things clearly now. And I have this sense of, where for so long it's been dark for you, and now there's definitely something lightening up, and there's love. There's definitely love here, and you're walking towards it. Okay, this is your new cycle. With the Death card, it's leaving something, but it's also starting something new, you see. And this is allowing you to walk away from something and go to that mountain and say, hey, can you hear me? And who you want to answer is this soulmate. You're going towards that soulmate. Okay. Really having a renewal in your life, which is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Great, guys. Okay, how can we conclude this energy for today? September 21st. How can we conclude this story for today, please? Conclude this story. What is the outcome of this story? The Tower, I'm telling you, if it's not happening already for you, it's gonna happen. It's happening. Definitely. Nine of Cups. See, you're having that Tower moment, so you can release all this darkness, all the things that have held you back, so you can have your wishes fulfilled. Okay, giving you that new beginning. Definitely. Oh, great. This is actually really good. And there's that Ten of Pentacles again. So I feel that you know where your heart lays. I feel that what this is telling you, it's like you've held back from this Two of Cups. This could be your twin, where you've really put up a wall for a long time, but they still have stuck by you. You see, your twin has still stuck by you. And in fact, your twin is the one that might have gotten you out of this through prayer and spirituality, bringing you back together. Okay. Give me one last card. Oops. Okay. And they gave me two. So the ones they gave me is the Four of Wands, which is that new partnership. It's definitely a marriage card, guys. It's like getting married. So maybe you're going to get married. And I think I said that yesterday too. It's crazy. So there's the Queen of Swords, where this is bringing you some kind of clarity, some kind of truth. This is also about taking those new ideas and that newfound rebirth of yourself, and taking action with it, starting over, having clarity, and really speaking truth. Okay. So there you go. I do hope you like it. Let me know who this is for, because I feel like it's getting really close for some of you. So have a great day. Thank you for spending time with me.